Ladies and gentlemen, today's story is not an ordinary family gathering. Laughter awaits. Do-kyung and Oh-jan slip into the boss house during the move. Do-kyung sneaks into the house using prison-learned lockpicking skills. The cop is befuddled, wondering what's happening. Suddenly, the boss has a brilliant idea and decides to pull a classic thief crime to catch a thief act, rushing over with the police in tow. The police inform Do-kyung of criminal charges for arson, but surprisingly, his family remains unfazed. Everyone is confident, and the boss mocks their presumption. Unexpectedly, Seo-kyung shows his phone, sending the little cop into a panic. The boss again berates the little cop for being incompetent, while Seo-kyung threatens to upload the video online for all to see. He'll send it to the FBI unless the boss helps free his father, then he'll delete the video. The boss is speechless. The boss, defeated, slinks out of the house, while the brothers finally flash bright smiles. Grandpa is free at last. The youngest son asks if Grandpa's been bullied. Grandpa coolly replies it's good if he didn't bully others. First stop after release. The boss. That's his only thought. Life is peaceful again. Nothing beats family reunion, especially when their mother was alive. She was the rock of the family, and he hopes these two brothers stay united forever. Just as everyone raises their glasses to celebrate, the developer secretly calls in a child welfare officer. The officer says kids' living conditions are substandard, lacks good learning ambience, setting a deadline for improvement. Otherwise, kids go to an orphanage. Grandpa guesses boss trick, as officer knows all. Grandpa, the pig teammate, fills paperwork, cuts developers' power lines, and it works next morning. Residents start protesting, demanding the developer restore power, and the boss claims he's trying to figure out what caused the outage. Everyone is anxious to cook, and Iron Man pushes the boss to solve the issue quickly to prevent a mass lawsuit from the residents. Just then, Grandpa steps in, urging openness about community issues, but the boss denies the officer's claims. Iron Man advises boss to send someone to check malfunction, but they still can't find the cause after 2 days. The boss, overwhelmed by complaints, resorts to trickery, purposely calling Grandpa in front of everyone. Grandpa always falls for the boss trick. Hurry, I'm a resident. Grandpa answers the phone. Instantly, everyone turns against Grandpa, leading to a conflict that nearly burns down people and houses. Luckily, no one was harmed, but the boss is not about to let it go away quietly. He asks crisis experts for more ideas. Iron Man devises a plan, lure Oh-jan into a trap. Hi, I'm Gina, and I'm the owner, looking to offer you a job. Oh-jan barely thinks twice. They'll pay you $1 million, plus sponsorship. Iron Man paints a picture and transfers Oh-jan a deposit of $20,000. Oh-jan worries it's a scam, but overjoyed seeing the 20 transfer. Seo-shaw thinks it's a setup. The wealthy dad is upset about his clueless daughter. Seeing Seo-shaw in a cloth sack, he cries. Seo-shaw turns and leaves. He goes live near Grandpa's house, hoping to ride the coattails of Neil household popularity, and unexpectedly captures footage. Seo-shaw is overjoyed, thinking to himself how he can film this girl again up close. Unfortunately, his phone falls into the yard. Short-armed, he climbs the wall, but one slip, and he lands right in cow dung. However, his live stream audience suddenly spikes, witnessing the awkward moment as the classmate walks out. To make it even more awkward, the boss calls, and Grandpa answers casually, leaving the boss panicking like he wants to leap out of a movie. Grandpa says it's almost dinner and invites everyone. Seo-shaw happily agrees, discovering Grandpa's cooking is even better than the caviar he just had. Grandpa spins away, leaving the young couple behind. Seo-shaw finds Grandpa kind. After contemplation, he shares, "Your mom got a new job. Actually, my dad planned to put your sister in an orphanage." Seo-shaw immediately calls his mother, but little did he know. Oh-jan toasts old colleagues, bragging about her upcoming $1 million salary. They aim to get drunk. Ignoring her son's call, she continues sharing her rosy future with colleagues when the blonde boss suddenly barges in, curiously asking what everyone's so cheerful about. Proudly, Oh-jan declares she's quitting for a better job. The blonde boss, always dissatisfied, often steals groceries home. The tension escalates. The two women start bickering, and Oh-jan accidentally yanks a handful of the blonde hair, finally answering her son's call. Oh-jan is utterly dumbfounded, thinking, should I speak up? Just wait till you're jobless and on welfare. Grandpa shows Seo-shaw a secret passage. Curious, Seo-shaw ventures down and things worsen. The SWAT team bursts in, pushing Grandpa down. Rich dad storms in, yelling, "Hand over my daughter." Both father and daughter are equally confused. The next morning, the officer returns again. How will Grandpa handle this never-ending pile of chaos? A poor young man is still tutoring the rich girl at 10 o'clock at night, and she's completely smitten by his academic prowess. But the next day, when the poor guy brings her roses, the rich girl coldly turns her back on him. She warns him it's public. He looks embarrassed. The rich girl catches up, saying she's just shy. She nods in satisfaction as the two young ones discreetly hook fingers, leaving the young man overjoyed. In order to sincerely express his apologies and to hopefully mend the relationship between them, Seo-shaw thoughtfully invites Seo-jae to his home for a visit. Furthermore, he has made up his mind to formally introduce Seo-jae to his parents on the special occasion. but Xiao Jai feels this might be a bit tricky considering the ongoing feud between Grandpa and Xiao Shou's dad. But Xiao Jai thinks it's a bit hard, with Grandpa and Xiao Shou's dad still feuding. Don't forget to like and subscribe.